Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's a Littlefinger. Hey, going to be talking about the August Battle Pass and the U Panzer, which you see here in the garage with a really cool little skin on it, but basically nothing more than the VK3001D. We're going to talk here about the Battle Pass. By now, everyone knows how the Battle Pass works. You get everything on the top line here for free as you progress up by completing your missions. For $5, if we jump on over to the store here, you can buy the Battle Pass and you get everything on the bottom two rows here as well as you progress up. You're given the first one for free, and then you can do 4 levels basically per day, which is equivalent of 40 mines. In the past, we've seen so much camos from this event, and it looks like that has decreased a good bit. But there is something new once we get up to level 80, which gives you this background. Once we get past that here, we've got Operation Container. For those of you that, complete this early, like I said, if you're getting 40 of these per day for completing all of your missions, 2.5 days, so minimum of 3 days at additional just to get one of these operation containers. And what's inside? Well, a chance to get the Progetto AMX, SG-130P, the AE Phase 1. But before anyone gets their hopes up on these, Pantoof did a video. Go check it out. Very, very low drop chances here. I believe he said 0.001 or something on the AE Phase 1. Certificates here, T-2065, FE-201, BP, the Rudolph, Agent. We're getting in some old Battle Pass tanks, Lorraine, and the Thunder, one of the worst Battle Pass tanks. And some of the backgrounds from the earlier Battle Passes, which of course you can sell for splinters, and some more camos. So an interesting little twist this month. I believe the event goes through the 29th. So yeah, a tier 6 German medium tank, very much in the same vein here as the VK3001D. Let's just go through while we're here what I'm running: consumables, repair kit, multi-purpose, and adrenaline. Provisions, running chocolate, improved fuel, and chocolate bar. Ammo, 44, 24, and 12, making sure we're buying our premium APCR with credits. And the loadout here, calibrated shells. Honestly, guys, I've only played about 5 battles in the tank. I haven't been bottom tier enough to know just yet if we can switch over to the gun rammer. Obviously, getting that nice boost in DPM is always nice. But if you can't pen and you're always using APCR, you're not making money. So I typically start out with calibrated shells and then switch over if I can. Defense system, improved optics, enhanced gun laying drive. As a medium, we're up close. We don't have to worry so much about pen loss over distance, which is what the supercharge gives you. Improved assembly gets us 60 more hit points. We don't have any armor, so the enhanced armor really doesn't any good. Engine accelerator, vertical stabilizer is where a medium, oftentimes shooting on the move. Toolbox, and consumable delivery system. All right, guys, here's BlitzStars.com. Wanted to compare this to the VK3001D and show you just how much of a copy this is. Also, Turbo Ox Explorer Blitz 9000 pulled up as previous Battle Pass tanks for a quick comparison. And as we scroll on down here, look at this, exactly the same numbers. So 150 pen, 160 alpha. Very similar numbers here. I do like the Ox as it's a little bit hard hitting, and I'm really enjoying the Blitz 9000 with its 225 damage per shot. Again, a little bit better as far as the aim time from the Tech Tree variant, but we're all in line here. 8 degrees of gun depression on this tank, top speed of 56 kilometers per hour. Power to weight ratio is a little bit lower than the VK, but if you look at this, they have reduced the train resistance So your effective horsepower per ton is actually higher, meaning the tank's going to accelerate faster, get to top speed faster than the VK. And then the one other change here is you've given them 10 mil extra armor on the side of the hull. Outside of that, it is almost a duplicate copy of the tank, and I'd expect it to have a 145 credit coefficient on it as well. But you can see, very little differences from the other Battle Pass tanks as well. So let's jump into some gameplay and see how this thing performs on the battlefield. All right, guys, here we are on Falls Creek. As the first battle I wanted to show you in the U Panzer, the August 2021 Battle Pass tank. As I said earlier, even though Wargaming shows this driving under the water, it cannot stay underwater. It sinks just like any other tank in the game. That was the first thing I tried. Went into a training room and drowned the tank. Although that would be a pretty neat little feature to add. Alright, on Falls Creek here, we're going to come up to A. See if we can't get some early spots, but not be too aggressive. I am not sure why the replay is being laggy here. That Sherman is, for some reason, he is just teleporting. But I swear he's about right where I shoot here. It actually went over him. As he's, there we go. Maybe now all the data's over here. We won't get any more lag. But that was really weird. So anyway, this is one of those keys to becoming a better player. Right here, I knew that scavenger was looking at me. There was absolutely no reason for me to peek around the corner. Instead, I let that Chinu do it. And now he's dead. And I have most of my hit points still. So, relying on yourself more than your teammates at the right time, it's a good idea to share your hit points at the end of the battle or something. But there at the beginning, if he wants to make that mistake early, so be it. That's on him. And as you can see, we are down a couple tanks. However, I'm going to stumble across an AFK, so we're going to farm him out real quick. Not much I can do for the SU-100Y. He's surrounded by 3 other heavy tanks, Churchill, the KV-2, and the TOG. We'll take a peek. Alright, so now I know where they are. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive. But he's taking them out. Notice we do have a cap advantage, so that's the one thing with supremacy. I see people with cap advantage being down tanks and not playing defensively enough. So interesting that the Blitz 9000 and I have different ideas on what to do here. But it works out because we're gonna split, and I'm just running at this point in time. All I need to do is keep B and A protected, and we'll win this on cap points. But he took the ballsy move there and went and capped C. And I've got this TOG engaged. You can see it does a nice job snapping those shots in. Notice the KV-2's coming around. More of a threat because he can take me out with a one-shot. And as we said, we win this on cap points there. Playing a little bit of defense at the end of the game. 1,700 damage, 38,000 credits. And a fairly close battle, and that's what I like to see. So speaking of close battles, let's jump onto this one here on Mines. So as you know, taking control of the mine hill is really important. You have to keep an eye on what tanks the other team has. We'll get to that here in a second. Meta has certainly changed a lot on this map. It used to be every single game was fought at the hill here. Now all the heavies go into town. And I think people are still learning to play this map a little bit differently now. So we'll get a fire as we cross on over on the Matilda. And we'll see what happens here to the poor little agent. And this lagging replay is really annoying. Yep, KV2 said, good day, good night, goodbye. So, I am in the same position that KV2 could reload and push on me. So deciding here to just bail on the position, even though it's the better position to have. See if I can't help out my teammates as they're losing the fight here on the heavy side. Hog and all of his wonderful hit points. We're going to hit adrenaline and keep farming him out. That poor gargoyle, you can almost, you know, move out of the way of that shot. His shell velocity is so low. But seeing as that side is in trouble, I need to get some distance because they are going to fall, and I don't want to be surrounded when they close in on that KV2. So this is that map awareness, you know, knowing when to push, knowing when to retreat. And look at this KV2. He is turning his turret and snaps that behind that rock and does over 600 damage. Very lucky shot there. Hellcat is still content on sitting in the corner. The other TD is moving around. There goes the KV2. We're now down 2 tanks, and it's just not looking good. But the KV2 has moved into the sights there. I'm assuming that's in the corner. He's getting shot in the corner, so we need to keep him lit up. There's another one. No, I've got 2 tanks down there at cap. We can just get rid of this KV2. There we go. So that Hellcat sitting in the corner there had shots on KV2. I'm sure he never even saw him. I'm going to wait till my camo resets and push up to the middle again. There's the Valor. No, we've got 2 in cap. Plus this guy. Not sure where the last one is. Four on 2. We're going to put one big shot into me here. But I'm unable to finish him off. But here comes the Hellcat. Alright, so 3 on 2, 70 seconds on the cap. Another one of these super close games. Thankfully, the Matilda has such a low alpha. And this is where the luck happens. Boink. Shot hit the side cheek of the turret and ricocheted. So it certainly helps to be a little lucky. And there's the JP4. Caps reset. He is actually not looking out there. He was looking that way. I shot him in the track. And finished him off. 2k damage, 4 kills. And this laggy replay is bothering me. Come on, Wargaming. Level 1, 43,000. And again, you know, the tank plays nice and smooth, great accuracy on the gun. And I've got one more for you. All right, so here we are, last game, the Yukon. And certainly a potential for did I win or did I lose, just like that last game. But as you know, I mean, this is Tier 6, which I don't mind playing Tier 6 as long as I'm having fun and the battles are close like this. I don't care what tier I'm playing. I'm just doing my best not to get too upset over the amount of lopsided battles as we come up here and get into this bush over spotting D. And you can see the 8 degrees of gun depression coming into play here. Just don't have enough. You need to be in the 10 to 12 range for this position to work. Chinu here. He is kamikaze. He's going for it. And now he's headed back to the garage. And I know everyone says, well, you know, the number of lopsided battles evens out. But that's not the point. The point is to be able to play fun and exciting battles, not just to get steamrolled or steamroll some other team. So the position is not looking good over here. I figure I need to get some distance from those tanks to my left. Wolverine is a pretty heavy tank. Let's not assume I could get the ram kill there. Leopard running away. Shot into the backside there. And this AT he's going to have a really good game. You know, my philosophy with AT is either take them out early or leave them for the end of the battle, just because of their lack of mobility. So we'll finish off the Stug here. And I think this AT is going to turn and head my way. We're up a tank, but they've got way more hit points than we do. So let's get rid of the VK here before the AT can circle around. Let's keep an eye on him. VK's got some awesome armor. Trying to keep hard cover between me and the AT. Trying not to get rammed by my own teammates in the Y5. And nobody can kill the VK. So it's going to be up to me to kill the VK. I am now one shot to the AT. And now my genius teammate in the Y5 is also a one shot. So yeah, we're kind of pinned down. We just need to keep the guy spotted. We could sit here and let this cap out. So I'm going to fast forward it here because we do spend a bit of time. Luckily, the Y5 goes for it, and he's taken out. I'm going to track the AT in place, and with a tank with the mobility of the U-Panzer here, yeah, we're going to be able to stay behind him. Poor driving on my part there. That could have been the end of the game for me. Did not mean to ram him. But now this is the helpless position of being in an AT, and why I hate this tank so much. You're always the last one alive, and you usually can't see them from the front. So there it is, 22-34. 5 kills, and again, it's all about having these close, fun battles. So that's the U-Panzer for you guys. The August Battle Pass tank, $5, not bad with what you get with it. You know, there's a lot of gold, especially in these vaults here. Get that up to 2,000 gold. So very much worth the battle pass if you're checking in daily and completing all of your missions. So with that, guys, we're going to wrap up the U-Panzer review. And as always, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.